Good morning, dear professors and colleagues. I am pleased to let you know that in public schools we can do a lot, especially with human resources, because we do not count on too many physical resources. Well, I'm going to start by the strengths that we have in primary section of this public school. I have divided the strength into human resources, physical resources, and the school philosophy, which is stated in pay. Well, regarding human resources, based on some control that I did about tasks that have required the use of a Web2 tool, I know that I can count on 70%. Because they were the students who responded with that task. I still have to catch the remaining 30%. Well, all these people that you see here, the coordinator in primary, the 17 homeroom teachers, from high school, 3 English teachers, the coordinator there in high school, and the principal. And in primary section, we count on 4 specialized teachers, who are the computer science teacher, dancing teacher, arts teacher, and obviously me. All these people are very important because whenever I have needed some help from them in terms of some reference to take information from those subject matters, for example, or in terms of some procedures to obtain some material, I have received their help. I feel their trust and worth my work. Well, regarding physical resources, as you can see, I can count with just these few elements. Based on the philosophy of our school, which is the active pedagogy approach, which promotes that the students construct their own knowledge with our help, not that we give all the information, and that knowledge construction is based on their interest. The principal is a very open-minded director, and he receives new proposals that have to do with that philosophy and that they are for the benefit of students. Well, regarding English, inside that pay and curriculum, in high school, the students have 4 hours lesson a week, and from 9th grade, the students have been divided into their level language proficiency. In primary, we have the immersion program, which is very interesting because the students who go there not only have 1 hour of English lesson, but 2 hours. And we count on English week. We don't have only one English day, but the English week. However, it has been very important for me because it has given me the opportunity to show what the students have achieved in terms of communication in English, in spite of only 1 hour lesson a week. Because we do not prepare like memorized scripts, but we try to create communicative situations in which most of students participate. However, for all those strengths, there are some weaknesses, such as the careless of releasing the budget, such as the careless way in which people in charge of releasing budget do their job. I consider the problem is not budget, but the way people work or manage that budget. Well, I consider that lack of staff stability is very frequent in public school, and this may affect the continuity of projects. Regarding physical resources, even though the school counts on Wi-Fi, it does not reach all the classrooms. Well, at this moment, I can say that I can count on a classroom in order to organize the Language Resource Center. Well, and even though we have the internet, it is very slow and it makes sometimes it collapse. Fortunately, outside the school, there are some opportunities. Well, also I try to see them in terms of human resources and physical resources. Well, in terms of human resources, I also made kind of statistics about first and second graders' parents, and the results show that just 30% of parents performed and did a task with their children, a task which was based on a Web2 tool. So the work here is harder because I have to try to bring or to join the project the rest of 70%. Well, I consider that I count on said staff, and I want to focus on this department because I know that I can receive support from preschool and basic primary direction, from science and technology department, from inclusion department, because in our school we have 6 students with some kinds of disability in primary. Regarding this direction, that is very important because it supports teachers' projects, and as part of it we have the bilingualism program, which offers courses and continuous updating activities for teachers. We also count on academic net. It is just the matter of teachers themselves go and keep updated about the different academic activities that SET offers. In order to obtain physical resources, I know about Conciencias, which is part of Confederación Colombiana de ONGs, and ONDAS is a project of Conciencias, a program of Conciencias, and it is like an open door for the projects that teachers and students are developing, and they can receive, or we can receive budget from them in order to support those projects. Also, I know, and I have even worked in other opportunities with Cámara de Comercio, that I know they also offer support for the education, for the projects in schools, especially the ones that have to do with the enterprise. Well, to all those marvelous opportunities, there are some threats, like the professional individualism. I consider that is a very dangerous threat because it hints the professional progress, the professional development, and it hints the progress of an institution. Well, lack of a systematic follow-up makes projects die. Even though I am quite enthusiastic with the use of technology in my own English program, I have to be very careful about legal procedures in order to avoid big mistakes, because I know some situations in which results are not the best. So that's even though it is not very very close to the project, it is important to keep it into account. Well, thank you very much for your attention, and I will be looking forward to your comments in order to improve this analysis. Thank you very much.